Yeah, boy!
Hey Heather, what time is it?
You know what? It might be a good time for a contingent sale. So hey Steve, I've been actually getting a lot of phone calls from a bunch actually my friends asking, they saying, well hey, we have a friend that's looking to sell their home and like be a move-up buyer, but I know you can't do dual agency. So I start getting confused, or contingent sale,
Yeah.
I said that wrong.
Yeah.
So they're asking, they think that Steve can't do a contingent sale. And I've noticed that people are getting mixed up dual agency with contingent sale.
Yeah.
So I thought this might be a good opportunity to clarify the difference between the two and why it's actually a good thing to have the same agent working on your contingent sale, meaning the listing of your home and then the purchase of your new home.
Yeah.
So
dual agency basically is when you're in one transaction buying just the one house or selling the one house, and the agent represents both the seller and the buyer. And I don't know if you know this, but something like 80% of the lawsuits in California are over problems with dual agency.
Really?
And we maybe do 5% of the time where we actually have dual agency. But dual agency can also be if somebody's in the same office, not just me representing it, but in the eyes of the law, everybody in that office or a brokerage is under the same agency.
And that's actually confusing. Most people aren't aware of that.
It is. And then there's just such a bad tone with dual agency because of short sales. There was bad short sales, and in Southern California especially, of people doing fraud. In Northern California though, we are less than 15% of distressed sales now. So we don't have that many short sales anymore.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot better market.
It's been refreshing.
But the difference with contingency sales is where you do want to have the same agent on the sale of your home and then the purchase of your next home.
Yeah.
So it's two different transactions, but you want to have the same agent so they can work with the moving pieces of close date, rent back, those type of things.
And work with all the different, because you're working often with two sets of lenders, one for your buyer side sale on your listing, and also, so you're just coordinating, making sure everything stays in that one domino line, so it's as easy as possible. It's always going to be stressful because you're timing the sales.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot of good luck with this as far as like making sure all the puzzle pieces to the best of our ability get lined up so that there might be only like a 1 or 2 day gap, and then there's so many options of how to protect yourself as a seller. The why contingent sales, you should not fear them. If you want to move up, this would be a great time to look at it.
Yeah, we'll talk about the contingency of purchase form. I'll break it down, but there's one where it protects you on the sale side that you won't find a place, you won't sell your place unless you find a replacement property so you don't become homeless. And then there's another one on the purchase of the property that you can't purchase that property unless you sell the other property. And we've gotten them all done, but if it did fall out, you wouldn't lose your deposit, that type of stuff. And we've had it done, but a lot of coordinating and getting things done right. And then title companies now are like, we just had one close where it was 2 different title companies, but it was no problem. They had the proceeds that they got from their house went to them, and the proceeds they needed from the next house went to the next title company, and we paddled a little bit and then got money back after that too. But everything went well. And
it was all about communication,
Yeah.
because we made sure that both title companies were communicating well with one another, and the lenders. It was awesome.
It's a lot of hand holding, but the best thing about it is how happy the people are when they get in the next house. Because there's a lot of people who have wanted to be in certain areas or certain school districts, and the stresses of school districts changing. We've had that, and then other people who just like want a pool. And other people just want a bigger house.
Just a quality of life too.
Yeah, do more on the contingent sales because it's really become. I'd say over 50% of our business is contingent sales right now. People moving up to the next house. So, Steve Ostrom, my number is 916-308-2446.
If you have any questions, you can contact us at our website at rosevillandrockland.com, and we will help you with any of the questions you might have concerning contingent sales or dual agency. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ready?